chỗ gì plus version. HSR này. Download 3.4 MB thì mò tiền là phải ạt máu ấy dụ vậy nên là cái toxic đại dục tiền đi. Hello, em ai này cô nhưng tôi vừa để lấy gì xong tăng về ngay tao bán cho thừa. Hello Nani. Ngày tóc nắng thì special program gì á. July 4. Bây giờ ấy tiệt đấy.
巨悪謀反
戦場と台所どっちにお呼びだ。人は強し飯はうまし。
Farm
もつ
để
炒
mấy
めでも
team
どう
cracker
だ。
thôi mà.
「でかしたぞ夫婦」「具現」
生きたやろう。
「
บัตร S เนี่ยนะคือ
弟子も見せ場が欲しいんだ。
甘い時は満ちやっ
手合わせ願おう。新決
そこだ具現一心
Yo, hello bro, Lucifer. Sao phay 4 đã mất ca ta hỏi cháu Try non damage bị đo hay Cứ drink coffee xem Nhưng biến toàn hỏi damage Bạn tự tự Dù dù khơi mà liền mà đó Phía chán khơi taประมาณปีใบโอเคบุญโอเคadmin แต่ละคนปีใบโอเคใบโอเคจังเคยมาเรียนเชี่ยงอ่ะ coffee I haven't farmed hydraulic yet ខ្ញុំយក hydraulic sensor ពី The Herta យកមកដាក់ឲ្យខ្ជិលទៅ farm relic ថ្មីក្រាស់អត់បាន start អីល្អបងមកតែតាagent ថ្មី self physical ហ្មង随便 temple Sorry vậy đó. Đi vần Dạ đó Giờ đi vào phu thủ ấy nam Suzu ne NPC លោកខយអ្នកខ្ញុំទៅ Done even. Fishing gear bamboo. No. Cái hai phải cái cái chỗ bộ robot đi bèn lý cái hai ấy thật là đấy. Android. Automata. Rồi. Mẹ nó sẽ lọt một cái MC.
夫婦私に任せろ。周期。具現。
Anh là mấy ngộp luôn tới trên là thang lên chân nè.
よ日進。
Còn trên bò nó anh là mấy ngộp bài là nó trên là thang.
具現。 Ủa thế giờ move on to HSR gần trên thơ hồi thế off stream qua chơi thơ nát cho HSR it's spoil no don't spoil người chào thôi thì phải miền dùng sao cho kèn trên làm dùng mà coi cho kèn là bay ở nên dùng sao cái lên start ra ngày mình nên kê cho mua hết cả mình nè món file non điều nhắm thay ra lại bỏ để hơi ta sao bị hơi ta attack 2131 speed 130
子供の頃の夢ってこうだったんだね。
Foundation នេះ1000 1096 942ខុសគ្នាមិនសូវច្រើនណាស់ទេចូលខ្វះ300 Stella Jet nghĩ tưởng là chết giấc chẳng lang là bà phát xuống pha một flat bà đã áp trade là bà áp trade là off resource ta ra là bay khăn nữa bà một tem một cầm bắn thì mình Dạ, thì có Pat muốn đi nơi còn lại như vậy tay vì này có take of Genesis ta mất vào nơi này mình chứ
様と合流しましょう。ついてきてください。
bạn file nó nào mà thọ cái chưa mà thọ mình nằm bên spa còn nhưng miên đã nhưng áp lặng thua luôn này là
全力を尽くし、あなたのために道を開きましょう。
chain bron nha bị spa không phải chain thì ấy thế đó thế nhưng chăm tha ở file non châu tây trong có thể gặp Genesis hay tây chụp kia cho mùi sái rin này về năm chụp kia sái rin vậy em phải thấy bạn chọn mẹ nó khéo nè tay dưới nó chỉ nó khéo còn ra là chiên tay nhà một ban áp toàn vậy và coi bạc mỏ create bật sparkle action được ban tại 50% thì còn ra 100% chiên nó khéo vậy flame đi
炭鉱様です。
lọt đán thang mấy cái xìa let's see
早く行きましょう。
it must assist white flame river man
どういうことだ。ファイノンは。
ファイノン様と約束したのです。何があろうとお二人を無事に護送すると。
Sparkle tục lên người Archer yeah lên một Archer nhưng họ mod skin riêng đặt khơi cho họ mod skin đợi Sparkle từ chia riêng thâu Saka
ここは私とホプリテスにお任せを。ゼフロス、お二人を連れて行ってください。
待ってください、荷物で。国威の剣士。何か変な気が。
先ほどから硬直して動かなくなったんだ。
ជាប់នៅក្នុងហ្នឹងណាគេ free flame river ជាប់ដើរហាងខ្លាំងមែន វាយ wind flame river មាន wind ណាវា froze in place
まるで何かの前触れのように。
some kind of omen let's get out of here
何が起きたのかはわからないが、今はここを離れるのが得策だ。
半身の誰かが奇跡を起こしてくれたのでしょうか。
please come
とにかくお二方ついてきてください。
ファイノ
need
ン
spoil no
大丈夫なのか。
ខ្ញុំត្រូវការ spoil
救
vậy
うというファイノン様の決意を信じてください。
what is that all come on
鳴り響け、気迫を示す。
アンサー
just in case យើងប្រើ technique ឲ្យ often គេឡោតែការចូលខ្វះចូលឡើងទៅវាយគ្នាអត់បានដាក់ technique
フレイムスティーラーが追ってこない。奇跡が本当に起きたというのか。
divine intervention PC finance យូរម្ដងអស់ពីនោះហ្នឹងហើយអស់ពីតែយើងចង់ clear enemy អស់មួយអ្នកក៏បានដែរ3ក៏បាន4ក៏បាន5ក៏បានឲ្យតែវានៅជិតគ្នា
お二方、ここに長いはよくありません。トリノン様が町の外に。
I still feel like someone should stay behind. Is this really what trailblazing is supposed to be? Living like this, I'm definitely regret it.
オンパロスで経験したことは予想をはるかに超えている。ただ燃料を補給するだけなら目的は果たしたと言えるだろう。
But you're right.
だが、お前の言う通りだな。
វាយ enemy មួយខាតតែ food ខ្ញុំសល់ច្រើនជាងអីធម្មតា food ខ្ញុំសល់300ទៀត
まずは列車と連絡を取り次の行動について話し合った方がいい現状これが最も確実な方法だろう
បើយើង contact the express វិញ
俺たちにはもっと
ចូល បាន information about March 7 ដែរចង់ដឹង March 7 កើតអីឥឡូវ Number 1 without chatting YouTube system is kind of broken for some reason ដាក់ assignment យក material រហូតខ្ញុំ
それについて一つ提案があります
Like what?
誰だ
七死人の
あ
二
スクールラン
人にお伝えできればと
Wait មិនបាន scroll ឡើងមក talk មកយើងបានឃើញចូលតាមអា VR ហ្នឹងវាមកនិយាយមកយើងអត់កើត interact មកយើងអត់កើតដែរសាហាវ technology វាមកនិយាយមកយើងមក My internet is so bad today Trix ណាខ្ញុំឡើងជិត 10k សាហាវ Acaron main
スクリューガム
Genius Society គេ technology the best one
下がれ10歩の距離を保て
落ち着け彼は敵ではない
ご無沙汰しております請求列車の七死人さんあの国威の者がさらなる危害を加えてくる前に
But I'm
間に合ってよかったで
tired
す
to stop that black cloud harming the body
あれはお前だったのか
It's good to see some familiar face Never thought the express crew would bring in a genius for backup Think I'm getting more confusing by the minute
ご安心くださいヘルタさんも私もオンパロスの件で来たのですから
こちらのアンティキシラ人の方とはお知り合いなのですか
Antique
ライコス議員の同族なのでしょうか
Does it come from the same people as consider like it?
彼は俺たちを迎えに来た開拓の盟友だすまないが彼と話してきても構わないだろうか
もちろんですでは私たちは近くでお待ちして
皆さんの状況はよく理解しています
Is the hater bad? No អត់ឃើញទេ
あの国威のものを一時的に
គឺ
停
រ
止
វូ
させ
talk
ること
បាន school លំ talk អត់កើត
時間は限られてい
ទេ
ますので
ចង់និយាយ
簡潔
អា
な
នេះ
言葉でまとめましょう
វាខុសពីអាកាល silver wolf talk ហ្នឹងនេះនៅក្នុង M4 ទេហ៎ Like there's something that keeping outsider out ឃើញចូលមកដំបូងហៅតាឈរនៅអា Vortex of Genesis ហ្នឹងឃើញអាសមោផ្សេងៗអត់ move ហ្នឹង interact មួយពួកហ្នឹងអត់កើតទេ Time is limited, so I'll keep this
あ
brief.
なたたちのいる地オンパロスはデータと奥室で構築された世界で
Data
あり
and memory,
とあるアイオーンの実験場なのです
like a simulated universe. នៅណាក៏ដូចតែគ្នាដែរព្រោះឃើញគេ show ហតាដំបង interact អត់កើតខ្ញុំក៏ខ្ញុំ surprise ពេលឃើញ screw long talk បានពេលបើពូតាមយើងដល់ Pinnacle នេះទៀតនេះ Inspire តែនៅនេះ internet ចូលអត់កើតចឹង
そして今世界から隔絶されたサンドボックスの世界は3つ目の運
falling
命
into a third part
壊滅へと
destruction
急降下しています
壊滅
結論 オンパロスのプロセスがこのまま放置されてしまう。
Uncheck on Discord
進化を遂げた一人の絶滅大軍が荒れ狂う潮の中から誕生してしまいます。
Metamorphosis and
そして
emerge
私た
from
ちの
the
抑止
surging
銀河
tide
は不可逆なダメージを受ける
will
でしょう。
suffer irreversible consequences. A Lord Ravager like Frontier, a cosmic scale disaster.
そうですね。もし現実が試算通り最悪の展開になってしまった場合、その結果は想像を絶するものになるでしょう。なぜなら知恵のアイオーンだからです。
Oh, bị trang ta destroy Eon of Erudition man. Lord Ravager bên ai hả? Ở đây, Lord Ravager tầm mũi, tầm mũi nào?
煩雑な推論は省き、二人にお願いしたいことがありまして。壊滅の怒りの炎が宇宙を席巻するのを防ぐため、一人は連絡役としてオンパロスに残っていてほしいのです。
Nghe là dễ nghe là stay behind nhỉ? Đàn thang là tao với nhỉ?
この世界は得体の知れないファイアウォールに覆われており、時間の流れ方も現実世界と異なるため、私とヘルタさんは感激を縫って映像を投影することしかできませんでした。ですが列車が墜落した事故を除いても、あなたたちはここに着陸できた。その背景にはまだ明かされていない理由があるのでしょう。
Mơ không HSR ở bên trên sầm màu chân nó khơi hụt là cho ba. Ở bên nó khơi là không Genshin là nó skirt story quay không? Sầm màu ở bên một ở bên ấy không?
ただそれを
Bên là
解明
clone
す
này
る
các
には
bạn
時
ở
間
bên
が必
NPC
要
ấy
で
thôi.
す。それまではこの世界の運命を見届ける、あるいは必要な時に後押ししてくださる方がいれば、きっと大きな助けとなるでしょう。
Long mà upgrade assistant.
スクリューガムのことは信用しているが、一つ確認しておきたい。オンパロスはすでに末日を迎えようとしているんだ。残っている人々の安全はどう保証する？
Tại vì ấy Genshin cha hay.
ご覧ください。
Teleport waypoint. Ở này đi. Cái kia là không simulated universe à golden kia. Phải đi quặp tải gì.
これは
クリオ
色国アンカーという名の器物です。知恵の世界にある海域アンカーと理解していただいて構いません。
Kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. Yeah, with the teleport waypoint này. Space anchor.
持ち歩くだけで個体のデータ構造をストームの影響から守ることができますし、必要に応じて外部との連絡ツールにもなります。
It also serve a bridge for communication between the internal and external world. Mean as you did. Thế nhưng thọc khơi à cọp nó cả đá mà nó là không của anh kia. Sự điện clear chứ.
もちろんこれは無制限に使用できる器物ではありません。お持ちいただくのはどちらか一人になります。
It may only be held by one person. Cái sensor vừa chào ở class ấy. Nó là nơi của anh kia. Nó một xin gì đấy thì nhìn vào đây.
通信が影響を受けたため早急にご判断ください。
Chạm một đó. Nhưng chăm ở đây của anh kia nhóm ấp lên ấp sau lên nữa nè. Nhóm ở tầng an lo ấy đi. Khỏi thọc khơi.
最後に2つ情報をお伝えします。
Final ខ្ញុំថានៅ Simulated Universe ព្រោះឡើងគីថាអត់ចំគ្រាន់តែថាអត់ចំក៏ខុសដែរ
その1、
មានផ្សេ
ラ
ង
イコスという名のオーニックが全ての元凶かもしれません。
Intelligent Vikers possibly but primary culprit behind everything
その2、ヘルタさんが手がかりを見つけました。美月さんはすでにオンパロスの一件に巻き込まれています。
March 7 មកដល់ M4 នេះហើយ At least her got consciousness នៅក្នុង M4 នេះ Body នៅ Astral Express អូ March 7 រតាក់តងនឹង Golden Gear ហ្នឹងហ្មងអត់បានរៀបទេនិយាយទៅ Simulated Universe Expansion ទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងអសរច្រើនពេកនឹងខ្ជិលអាននឹងរៀបបានខ្លះអញ្ចឹងអត់ដឹងច្រើនដែលអសរពេញ screen អញ្ចឹងអត់មាន motivation អានសោះគាត់ឃើញ skip ចោលហើយ
うち眠ってたの？これって変な夢か何かかな。頭がクラクラする。目の前にウーボがいっぱい飛んでるみたい。あれ？うちさっきまで姫子たちと話してたよね。あ、そういえばあの子が教えてくれたっけ？クリフォトに一別される前に行ったところがあるって。
March 7 ngày new path Dark March design ស្តៀង Paimon Wait ខ្ញុំចង់ ask
変な運命に足を踏み入れたわけじゃないよね。
ឃើញលេខទៀតWalk into some weird path
最近なんかすごいことでもしたっけ？パムを無理やり着せ替えたこととか、幼児ちゃんのネックマッサージャーをこっそり借りたこと以外は、もしかしてアッハ、優越の運命ってそんなに簡単に歩めちゃうものなの？
Wait elation March 7 What the fuck are those spoilers bro Trailblazer dead March 7 pregnant what Finance gate The last one is true though
記憶の子よ
Child of Remembrance
進め狭間の奥へ。誰？もうびっくりさせないで。誰でもいいから直接話してよ。なんか圧が強くてあれは扉？恐れないで。勇気を持って前へ進み。
Gate
声の
of
通り
Memory
に進めばここから出られるの？
A cruel and space anchor from the world of erudition that protect your individual data structure from the influences of digital tsunamis. When necessary, it can also serve as a bridge for communication between internal and external worlds.
待って、騙されちゃダメ。
What?
彼ら
Siren?
はあなたを騙してるの。早く戻って。
Should I go or go back?
誰？あれは
Who's Sean?
ラフの大木？
No, I'm losing 50-50? No. Think look 50-50 by Who's Sean.
フゲ。大木様、ここで何してるの？それと隣のメッセンジャー、どこかで会ったような気がするんだけど。また会ったわね、美月。
Mitsuki?
会えて嬉しいよ、美月。
Mitsuki? What? 待って、なん JP Mitsuki。
思い出した。前に旧館の陣を使ってうちの過去を探ってもらえないか大木にお願いしたことがあって、記憶空間で最後に会ったのはメッセンジャーだったんだ。あの時うちにこう言ったよね。君の命の価値は過去ではなく今、そして未来にあるって。
ពាក់ព័ន្ធមួយ Go Environment Edition Man Edition。
ああ、よく覚えていたな。美月たちが旅立った後、私はお前が残した6層標をガーデンの助けを借りて、旧館の陣は過去の演算に対し画期的な進化を遂げた。今なら様々な障害をかわした上で、その通りこの運命の道を歩み続ければ、君は失われて、君は前回会った時から開拓とともに歩んで随分と成長したようだ。今の君なら過去の重みにも耐えられるだろう。
គេពងបោកមក7 Get away of your path。
やっぱりうちの過去って氷雪姫みたいなおとぎ場。でも二人とも本当にうちの夢の登場人物じゃないの？もしこれが夢じゃないんだったら、なんでよりにもよって私たちは焦ってたの。お前の消された記憶はそうだ、君の記憶はガーデン・オブ・リコレクションの存亡に関わっている。
ដាក់ skip បតុនតិចមើលវាយចុចទៅបាត់លើហើយ
Garden of Recollection
Garden of Recollection Shadow Garden。
今はまだガーデンに君が何かを支払う価値はないかもしれないが、いずれわかるだろう。君の運命は記憶と密接に絡み合っていたから進んでくれ。うちはあの扉をくぐる。ついてきなさい。記憶の門をくぐり、お前の過去を取り戻すのよ。言っちゃダメ。彼らはあなたの記憶にいる人のふりをするの。またあの声。悪い人に騙されちゃダメ。扉が遠くなってる。今度はあんたたちなの？ねえ、二人ともこんなとこで何してるの？
美月か。ようやく見つけられた。
よかった。
開拓の旅にはやはりお前が必要だ。
うん、お前がいない旅なんて退屈すぎる。
そうだと思った。うちがいないと完璧な開拓正体って言えないもんね。あれ、ちょっと待って。あんたたちうちが知ってるけど、やっぱり
困惑するのも無理はない。実はガーデンの盟友が思想路を開いてくれたおかげで、こうしてお前と話ができているんだ。
គេមកមែនហើយ Ma'am is Vino. Now bro, I think Paul is trying to spoil me right now. Internet negative slow. Oh, internetខ្ញុំ slow. Yeah. That shit. 0 kbs kbps. Dictated voice ទាំងហើយ
ガーデンの盟友ってブラックスワンのこと？
Lie slow อะผม
ああ、彼女も力を貸してくれた。
ナノ、前に進め。
rồi mình chơi để chậm vào
お前が過去を取り戻して目覚めたら俺たちと一緒に旅をしよ
その話すごく惹かれるな。
迷わずに進め、美月。俺たちはついてきてくれ。俺たちと一緒にあの扉をくぐってくれ、美月。本当のお前を取り戻すんだ。
早すぎるわ。待って。甘い言葉は心に響くわよね。
mém
やっと追いついたわ。
small march
大丈夫？大丈夫よ。ただ
slow
長い間運動してなかったから力が出なくて。
slow ด้วยhiện lag behind tiếp lại bật Discord rồi.
それよりもねえなのか、決断する前に私とおしゃべりしてみない？もしかして扉を遠ざけてうちを止めようとしてたのってあんたなの？
Okay. Ahem. What? AK po. Ahem AK. Bắt slow nữa. Khơi stream đôi chuyện delay hình dung đó rồi. Ta chụp mà nè đang in memory đang ta ban remembrance part vậy.
そうよ。
自
己紹介するわね。私はキュラネ。過去のさざ波って意味がある素敵な名前なの。神秘的で可愛くて覚えやすいでしょ。あら、よく見るとあなたと私ってちょっと似てるわね。
Yeah.
確かにあんたも目を引くピンク髪だしね。それだけじゃないわ。あなたも私も可愛くて明るくて楽観的な青春美少女なんだもの。へえ、うまいこと言うじゃん。でもその通りだよ。そういえばさっきなのかって呼んでたけど、うちのこと知ってる？
Trong giấy tha nó và chữ cô. Đấy, chữ cô không tôi sẽ chữ cô đấy. Cô chữ cô cho lòng đó không tôi sẽ đấy.
私たちは初めましてよ。さっきの記憶からあなたのことが分かったからびっくりだけど、私たちの共通点って思ってるより多いかもしれないわ。私、あなたの悩みがよくわかるの。だから悪い人に利用されて傷つくのは見たくなくて。 うちが悩んでることわかるの？
តែគេអត់ save XP ឲ្យអត់ដឹង YouTube អា feature ទៅមិនទៅឃើញ Wait what live stream
経験し
មាន
た
តែ
こ
ណា
と
នេះ
が
មកវិញ XP អីគេអានេះជាប់ឈ្មោះរបស់ឯងឃើញមានលេខ2 XP ច្រើនជាងគេអានោះ feature ស្អីគេដាក់ណាគេ comment ច្រើនបាន XP ច្រើនបាន rank 1 rank 2អីតែមិនឃើញថ្ងៃហ្នឹងទេមនុស្សចម្លែកចឹងហើយកុំឆ្ងល់បាទ Repeat exactly where you are
このガランとした場所で私はずっと一人ぼっちだったの。
ខ្ញុំអត់ comment ផង
時
ចឹង
間
មិន
と
ថា
いう概念を忘れちゃうくらい
feature ថ្មី YouTube ហ្នឹងនៅវល់មកទេដឹង XP ហ្នឹងពីណា How you get you to collect experience point then live chat messages then super chat ដឹងចាំមើលម្សិលមិញអត់ឃើញអា feature ហ្នឹងទេតែឃើញថ្ងៃហ្នឹង
でも一つだけはっきり覚えて
ក៏
る
ទៅ
の。
អី comment បានធម្មតាទេយ៉ាងគេមានបាត់ comment ដែរ There's something I'll never forget
あの扉の向こうにあなたが欲しがってるような答えはじゃあつまりうちを扉の向こうに連れてくためにみんなが嘘ついてたってこと？そうよ。彼らの会話はリアルで魅力的だったでしょ。それはね、悪い人があなたの記憶を除いてあなたの心の奥にある願望を煽ったから。女の子の繊細な気持ちをもてあそぶなんて、
Angry
あの
Silent
扉をくぐってしまえば最悪の場合あなたは彼らの駒になって二度と自分の運命をコントロールできなくなるかもしれない。扉の向こうに何があるのかは知ってるの？
បានភ័ណ្ឌហ្នឹងគេឲ្យ revert មែនអត់ទេគ្រាន់តែ show like the achievement អីយើង top fan ដូចឃើញបានអារូបមកកត់ពណ៌ស្អីអារូបនៅពីមុខឈ្មោះយើងស្វាដូច Twitch ស្តៀង Twitch ហ្នឹងឯងមាន badge មានអី
ここに閉じ込められてるしあなたみたいに記憶も失ってるけどかすかに扉の向こうはオンパロス決して優しいとは言えない世界が広がってるわ
បើសិនជា gate ហ្នឹង lead to Am4 ទេអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថា Mart ដើរចូល gate ហ្នឹងរួចទេ Voice Crew Room និយាយថា Mart may be drawn to Am4 already ខុសគ្នា
もうずっと人々が記憶の扉に入ってくのを見てることしかできなかった人たちは私が見えないし私の声も聞こえない天外の声はいつも安全だって約束するけど
ស្ដាប់ទេតែខ្យល់
無事に帰ってきた人は一人も見たことがない
ស្ដាប់មិនដែរ
こ 共通点って思ってる。
Hello hello
共通点って思ってる。
hello hello មានអីឮសលេងធម្មតាតើ hello hello មានអីឮសលេងធម្មតាតើ
だからあなたのことを見て見ぬふりするなんてできないのよ。
មកពីគាត់ខ្លួនឯងនឹងទៅដល់ណា
うちにはどっちが本当なのかわかんないけど、あんたは目の前に現れて時間をかけていろいろ説明してくれたわけだし、信じたいって思えるかも。キュレネ、元の世界に戻る方法ってわかる？簡単よ。振り返って一歩ずつここから離れればいいの。その子を信用してはいけない。
Ammo keeper Ammo keeper embodiment
扉をくぐり、あなたたちは皆記憶の子。もう懲りないのね。なのか消えちゃダメよ。迷わずまっすぐ帰るの。帰りは時間がかかるかもしれない。人の一生よりずっと長い時間がその先に家があるって信じる。ありがとうキュレネ。うち決めたよ。
ទៅទេណានឹង
この扉をくぐってオンパロスに行く。
Wait why
どうして？安心して。別にキュレネを疑ってるわけじゃとって、仲間たちの隣だから。
អូទៅហៅតានហាង and Trailblazer
一番大切な2人の友達が先にオンパロスに向かったの。ぱっと見頼もしく見2人とも本当に超手がかかるんだから。頼りがいのあるうちがいないんじゃ新世界で一歩も進めてないんじゃないかな。
StarRail បើអត់ show VA ដូច VCC ល្អហ្មងហើយអត់ show VA ចឹងយើងអត់ដឹងណាគេ voice ណាបាក់ទៅហៅមើល
だからこの扉の向こうがオンパロスなら追いかけない理由なんてない。それにうちら3人が揃えばどんな困難だって乗り越える。探索、理解、構築、連携、そして一緒に家に帰る。そう、あなたにも命より大切な仲間がいるのね。
កុំឲ្យ spoil អូបើយើងឆែកឃើញនៅឈ្មោះ VA ដូចគ្នា
聞いてるだけでワクワクする話だわ。
show VA ចឹងក៏ spoil ដែរ
あなたが自分で決めたことなら私は応援する。
តែយើងមិនសូវទៅឆែកមើលឈ្មោះ VA តែលេងធម្មតាដូចខ្ញុំអីតែឆែកមើល
だって私たちはすごく似てるんだもの。可愛らしい見た目の奥に燃えるような真心が隠れてるところとかね。そういうのって普通は自分で言わないでしょ。じゃあそろそろ行くね。また会えるかな。
I don't know
どうかしら。私のことなら心配しなくていいのよ。長い間ここにいるからとっくに想像上のお友達と話すのに慣れてるわ。
Imaginary friend Marge is imaginary friend Is that what she's saying ខ្ញុំអត់ទៅឆែកផងតែគេផុស Facebook ខ្ញុំឃើញ
オンパロスがあんたの故郷だって言ったよね。もしあんたを助けられるのならうちも。じゃあいってらっしゃいなのか。ロマンチックな物語を描けるようここで祈ってるわ。
ពួកនឹងទៅមើល VA Hider ហើយមកមើល VA Starrail អញ្ចឹង spoil បាត់ហើយមើលតែ design ក៏ spoil
どうしたの。
មើល Siren មិន design សក់ស្តៀង Elysia ក្នុង Hider ទៅ Elysia ម្នាក់ស្អីគេ HSR of Human ស្អី Ego មើលតែខ្លួនវាមិនអីទេតែផុសក្នុងអ៊ីនធឺណិតចឹងចប់
何か考え事。
創世の家臣結局戻ってきたか。ここも変わってしまってる。ファイノン再創生の準備できたかな。
ไปด่านห้างទៅវិញ
そうね。
Elysia
本当に長い道のりだった。もしあの機械さんの言う通りオンパロスがいつか壊滅しちゃう運命だったとしても私は最後の瞬間までそばにいるわ。あなたと炭鉱にとって列車がそうであるみたいにオンパロスは私の故郷だから。
On Paros Time to see the era Nova begin
一緒に最後の火種が変換されるのを見届け。
មាន cut scene ណាដូចក្នុង trailer
ほらあそこにファイノンが。
Two final
ライコス
Lycos
くれぐれも。
ファイノン殿、あなたはその左で旧世界を葬り万物を灰色の道へと導くことになるでしょう。
構わないさ。火を追う旅の残酷さの中、未来は暖かな西風が吹く理想郷で僕たちの訪れを静かに待っているだなんて幻想。この先にあるのが混沌なら僕がそれを引き裂こう。そしてその裂け目から最初の太陽の光を差し込ませる。ん？君なのかい？
背後には一筋の希望があるというのにあなたは毅然としてさすがは開拓者です。
This is the path I must take Spare me your mockery
考えすぎですよ。世界はもうじき滅び万路を歩む者もそれぞれ己の運命を抱きしめました。
The infinite path have embraced their destiny
神霊の慣習として私は世界の未来を見届ける義務があり世を背負う試練再創生の儀式を。なるほど。私が介入し痕跡を抹消する前にあなたはもう私の同胞とお会いしていたのです。
相棒、それはどういう意味だ？
This one know more than he's telling
確かに僕も疑問に思っていたことがある。アンティキシラで生まれ育った者がどうして天外の乗り物を修理できるのかってね。ライコス、再創生について一体どこまで知っているんだ？
へへへ
であれば私はもう心霊の慣習を装う必要はありませんね。ファイノン
HSR
あなたが真相を欲するのならそれは手に入るでしょう。皆様もご存知の通り神を討伐した後誰かが柱の役割を担い神の座を一時的に埋めなければなりません。そのため
Imposter
真剣を背負う者は試練を乗り越え
យើងកំពុងតែ vote
己の資
imposter
質を証明する必要があります。
ticket eject Liger ចេញពី Amphoria
しかしケファレの半身が試練を乗り越えられる可能性は常に
for
ゼロ。
very try it divine duty itself
世を背負う試練そのものが神としての役目だからです。再創生し世を背負う。そう、再創生の儀式とはすぐに終わるものではなく長い苦慮なのです。他の半身たちがこの世で歩む犠牲の旅が終わった後もケファレは依然として神々の火種と世界の記憶を背負い立ち続けなければなりません。
Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hand.
Enough testing. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world
It
is
did not allow me
absolute.
hide.
The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods,
Oh,
they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
revive មកវិញទាំងអស់
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius's laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned,
Oh.
he now bears the
Time
Titan's
Titan.
authority. His bonds with this world run too deep.
revive ហើយវិញតែ
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path.
wait Amphoria identify her as she Amphoria ភេទស្អី determine her path
Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
to final. Hello, me. Hello. Complete era Nova.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory. And
Đôi cái lại nông trailer đây.
Terra Nova approaches.
Đợi con chain rồi. Để trailer.
オンパロスは勝利を収め、再早期が間もなく訪れます。
Mấy cutscene nữa.
The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling maps, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
Stepping with pride into daylight. Đại em aura của lại nhỉ.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
History? What? Cameraman thought angle lôi mẹ.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words.
In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world,
he shall
wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before. For this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me.
មកស្ដាប់ JP បានខ្ញុំមិនវិថា JP ល្អហើយទៅស្ដាប់អត់បានខ្ញុំស្ដាប់អត់បានតែ JP វាស្ដាប់ទៅ sound more badass like so cool មកពេលខ្លះ cleavage មើលឃើញល្អណាស់ bro. Restore the final core flame with final.
The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Oh, ayun siya yung tapi aki daw. Aklea sim. Nhóm cho chất castration design by personality or casting. Aklea too cold. Click and hold. Một lực na con dễ bị aki. Nhóm cho chất 3B chiến. Cutscene.
What a magnificent and epic adventure.
Là cái
The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Era Nova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case?
Don't like my dad.
Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this
Dạ hơi
is.
ta.
Where shall we start?
Mấy dạ hơi ta này. Mùi nắng như Mr. Raka. Tho video cho mọi.
Got it. Let's start at the very beginning.
The Big Bang.
The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. This is called
The erudition.
Without it, the universe would merely be a chaotic book written by chance, yet unread by anyone.
Straightforward.
As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come.
Võ story là nhân vật dữ liền. Chun ca tranh hoa nhẹ nhảy concept trong giấy khoa.
Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we?
He. Who's he?
Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
Này ta Amphorius ta đang cực kỳ.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
As sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the gross teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius, to what they call the Forbidden Realms, beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife?
Scholar's Strife?
During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
Slow thế này. Okay. Not to start slow.
But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors.
Lo trả với chứ. Like gắn lo trả với trời. Khơi cái show trong YouTube video ấy.
Now, we come to the real truth of Amphorius. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life?
One can skip all like that. Đẳng siêu quật đó. Đừng quật này tam ban story thế đó. Đừng skip bản thân này mình được phía chán cái trong cho chứ.
If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the eon of erudition found proof through the ages.
ក្នុង OBS ខ្ញុំឃើញ green ធម្មតាទេប៉ុន្តែវាសាប់ចាំឡើងមើលខ្ញាល់នឹងហើយប្រាប់ហើយថាកុំមើល YT លើ spoil អស់ហើយហ្នឹង Do they jab? Yeah, they jab a lot.
What would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another eon.
Another eon? Destruction? Nanook?
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, even unheard by the greatest geniuses.
អានេះ eon ថ្មីមែន Nanook ទេ eon ផ្សេងមួយទៀតហ្មង design នេះដូចតែមិនឃើញទេ
Now, let's leave the scepter's story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey.
Chốt giấy reborn through the gaze of another eon. Eonមួយណា True life, maybe remembrance fully. Nó trở cho class điểm eon. Fully gaze tới evolve to true life. Nó eonមួយណានេះ another eon. Lose. Wait, lose thing. Mất problem.
Right now, it awaits you ahead. In that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
បង Crimson អត់ comment ទេតែឮ name គាត់ដើមទៅមកហើយគាត់ធំក្លិនគេនិយាយដើម Departure ពេលនេះស្រៀងអាកាល Quest Content មួយ free ណា Act 1 Act 2 វិញ ដល់ 500 ឆ្នាំ
Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks.
Play in background.
Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the ashen hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream.
Wow. Young final là sẽ đông thông đã.
Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that?
Rise and shine. Đây mà đã vơ thay vậy.
What? It's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there.
Era Nova này.
What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look! Perfect sunshine! The day is still... Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
ការផាយមិនមែនគេតាំងពីជួប My Day មកផាយnon គេបាត់ហើយចឹងឯងតន់ជួប My Day
Beautiful, isn't it? This
is Elysia,
home of the nameless hero who carried Kefali's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron.
This is me when I was a kid. Imagine wooden sword that was forged of iron.
Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
Are we seeing final childhood? How does this connect to Era Nova? I had no idea he used to be so chuny. Oh my god, this one is so good.
Witty as always, but this is more than just a funny story. It's the start of his path. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Finan's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
What exactly do I need to do? Oh, you drag the play now?
Questions. Let's follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight.
Time.
Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
New map, explore. Map ទួយធំអត់ទាន់បង្ហាញឆេះណា Map Genshin នេះ បាត់ map ទៅណាហើយអត់ដឹងអត់ឃើញដេកបាត់ទេ Dematerialize ដូចserver ណាអត់មានឆេះយ៉ាង
Hey, Finan!
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Wait till you grow a bit more. All awake now? Great. Let's go see Cyrene.
Final នៅទេបាទអត់ដល់ទេបាទគឺ final 2នាក់
Sound lingers. Show your courage.
A day of peace.
Wait. អូ អត់ទាន់ក្រាស់ឲ្យបានអត់
Do-do, do-do, do-do,
bạt ấy kia này. Bàn plate or 3B nữa. Cóធ្វើ event Candy Crush ហើយnữa.
Found you. That's
March 7. Còn là 2 tớ. ឈ្មោះអីគេបរងឈ្មោះអីគេ
Goodness, look at you
told
rushing
Ivan.
about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm?
Is that you? March 7.
It's that deja vu.
ចំស្លេង March 7 មែន Event ធ្វើទៅបងបាន10 phút Event Candy Crush បាន10 phút ធ្វើមួយថ្ងៃបានហើយ Event Siren team
something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
cái áo nó thật là lộn mà I swear cái áo mới là lộn nhỉ
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
I'm the Stellron Hunter I'm the invincible galactic baseballer
Today he's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Tomorrow បាន pull ហើយបងnên chú ý Wait ខ្ញុំស្ដាប់ហើយវាអត់សូវស្តៀងហ្នឹងទេ Wait let me បើក truly
My name when a tree rays once and again telling a story
Năng mến.
lost in time
Năng ấy
the way it starts in the waves never again making a story seem dismay with zero stars but just one end how I love to embrace the future break
Lập at virtual PM version ED version với ED with ED version mà instrumental nữa Ôi này adverb
my name when a tree says a rain once and again telling a story lost in time the way it starts and the way it just went in.
Cái lại năng này.
How I long to embrace the future, breaking out of shades from the past, still a babe.
Dương compare mới lại nè. Nó ở đó, bà đây nè, đạp lên ca đấy. Cứ đạp ở cái lại nó gheo mạnh lên ca đấy.
Spare me. Can we not bring this up?
ក្រៅពីបង Crimson អត់មានណាគេ copyright ទេគេ level មើលតែរបស់ Pro Crimson.
Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease, which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now...
អាកន្លែងគេ supposed to ដាក់ model final ក្មេងតែគេដាក់ playable model final មកវាអត់សូវទៅនៅមើល final នេះឡើងក្បាលកាចាយមកលេងកាតឲ្យគូក្មេងនេះ
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out.
នៅឡើងធំមក
In a village
លេង
this
ស្អីខាត
size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
កន្លែងនេះឡើងបាត់តែ optional ទេ
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpected.
Who's that supposed to be? Can't pin me down, can you? Sweet final and Sunday ទៅមកមួយចង់ដឹងដូចគ្នាអត់
Maybe it's you.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing.
ចាំចេញពី
I've been the
dialogue បាន
only
មក
one
Sweet
here
កាត់
for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start?
បង tomorrow បើភូមិឲ្យខ្ញុំលុះអីកុំឲ្យបានជាងស៊ីនណា
Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in forever. Worth a shot, right?
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
Sunday and final No final ខ្ពស់ជាង final ដូចជាមានអាហូគេនេះលើអានេះគេខោនអាហូគេអត់នេះហ្នឹងឯង
I will walk to the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
អត់សានដែរទៀបមួយមើលណា siren ចង់ទៅមើល siren ទៀតអត់ឃើញយកវិយាបូខោនដែរទៅវិយាបូខោននេះគេ look like they are from the same clan color scheme ប្រហែលនេះ color scheme តែមើលទៅដូចគ្នាយ៉ាកៅអៅដូចគ្នាកៅអៅស្តៀងគ្នាធ្វើ siren
The girl before you
carries an
air of mystery, her secrets elusive, yet her demeanor toward you is exceptionally warm.
អ៊ីវិយាវូណាមិនគេខោនដែរខ្ញុំនិយាយអាហូគេអាសក់បាសពីលើដូចសក់ free ណាសក់saber អាសក់ពីលើហ្នឹង
You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
ហែក៏ maybe គេខោនដែរ
The view here hasn't changed a bit.
He did here.
You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii.
It does lift your spirit being up high. The sea stretch out as far as the eye can see. 3, 2, 1, jump.
You can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow?
Link glider in Boulevard $10 cost money.
They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii, where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Waiting ship. Gone adult. Yeah. Gone adult form here có cái khao đấy. Gone in Hunter.
Here they are, the Oracle cards.
Chat.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Hôn bọc rồi lấy cái khao nó hôn bạn sợ quá nè lên bài man.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Do re mi fa sol la ti paw print bỏ mém paw print are these animal footprint?
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Membrance Maze, you mean?
Membrane.
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
Vậy. Bron giá tiếp, bron mấy tiếp, 3 bron nhà đấy. Phần đấy khô chiến, phải nó càng khô thiệt. Ban để chướng nha. Phải non just khô.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been
Này
too
cái
long
toilet
since we
smell.
visited the
Ấp
fairies.
đắng tầm khơi phải non mấy khô. Tại mình là cái khô và hai phải non tới đằng. Maybe mai đấy. Đạo Mr. Giang nữa. Trong này.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it?
Mr. Giang.
Should be this way.
Khô và hai phải non này.
Entrance. That hollow in the tree.
Smile cái này mà. Con tích gì. Mr. Giang nhầm ý thu à. Ý thu. S1. Apa lên kìa tập ổn Ultimate Mr. Giang lôi tao coi. So cool. Một vì hai ta để kia chờ ấy. Bộ này hai ta khô chẳng đấy. Lôi cha may bị thu. Lôi cha. Auto.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling.
In the hollow?
Remembrance maze.
VCC reference. Oh no. Easter នៅក្នុង HSR. Kevin Midwell again. Auto. Lycon taller smell in VCC. John Sugar. Taller than lighter. 3 nhãn. Còn autoទៀតនិយាយ James ស្គាល់មិនដើម្បីតែ auto auto apocalypse ឃើញនៅក្នុងអាបតregression ចឹងអាការនៅក្នុង HSR community គេអី connect អា auto ជាមួយ trailblazer អាការ firefly បាត់ត្រូវអាមីមកចាក់ Anton 2
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
ខ្ញុំស្គាល់តាំងតែពេលហ្នឹង
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Remembrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
CCC ថយជាងគេខ្ញុំថាអេវឆៅអូខេឆៅថយក្នុងវូវ៉ាដែលស្វាថយឡើយចឹង Some secret society
Getting approved by the Maze's fairies was like our childhood badge of honor. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
What? Hollow again? Final ទៅហៅ Y មក You need a proxy ដល់ចូល Hollow បាន Need ទៅជួល proxy មួយ
After you, then.
ឃើញគេ compare យ៉ាស្វាជាងឆាវទៀត
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat?
អត់មាន proxy ចូលទៅវិញ ឡើយ
To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain.
Maybe Siren មាន carrot data.
Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning.
3.0 StarRail XCCC ហើយ
What if I am? What would you do? Just kidding. Don't read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right?
FF Firefly or Firefox?
So, if you're willing, forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
Oh my
I
god.
made it!
Underground natin.
I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a
Ma'am?
minute. Are you?
Ma'am?
Look who it is! Rini and Snowy!
Not ma'am?
Wow! Look who's finally back, Memmy!
Purple ma'am?
Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Ma'am. Just another fairy of the maze.
Ma'am, you're purple now. Did you dye your fur? So the ma'am are like organization. The name just keep getting weirder.
Oh, tell me about it. It took me forever to get all their names straight when I first came.
Find on a brief? No, I don't. A priest ណាកាន់ដាវធំចឹង
Dolly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem.
Dolly Mem.
I miss these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Grand Sage.
Oh, the oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolly Mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery.
Anh ធ្វើឲ្យចប់ចំណឹងចប់ទេ Quest Starter ហ្នឹងបានមក8ម៉ោងហ្នឹងយ៉ាងយូរ11ជាង12អី
Why,
Why do leaves and branches grow?
យកមកចាប់ទេ
Which way does the wind blow? In Membrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind.
ដាក់ 3B ល្អជាងរនមីខ្ញុំអត់ចង់ដាក់ 3B ដាក់រនមី break លឿនជាងហើយឲ្យវា break នៅយូរទៀតអញ្ចឹងsupport យើងអត់សូវ take damage.
Welcome back, my dear children.
ខ្លាចដាក់ 3B ទៅងាប់ support enemy វាវាយច្រើនពេក Run my best girl. ណាមួយដូចជា Run my ដូចជា buff speed ដែរ buff ដូចជា buff speed ប្រហែល%មិនដឹងហើយក៏ buff ប្រហែលហ្នឹងអត់ដឹង I thought you'd be pink, ma'am.
Pink ones? That's strange. I don't recall any pink fairies in the Membrance Maze.
Fairy.
Have you seen any, Chief Dollyman?
Oh, Chief. You haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on, just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
As I've written, vậy I suppose ផលរបស់យើងហ៎ But ma'am I suppose យើងទៅសេហ៎
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes.
របស់យើងនឹងហើយជួយវាមិនធ្វើឲ្យបានរបស់យើងទៅពីពីណា
The veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze.
ម៉ាំនៅស្ដាំដៃហ្នឹងមែនទេម៉ាំ
Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from ID's Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Great calamity.
But if that's the case, our journey
will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in ID's Elysiae just to be safe.
អត់ទៅ help ទេនៅ stay នៅ idea Elysiae.
That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to ID Ciliciae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay
Memory
here.
in memory.
Some things you can learn on your
Oh
own.
god. It's so confusing.
Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us?
Then we stand against it until the very end. At least we'll know which way to run. I feel the same way. Perhaps it's better not to know.
Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future.
Like firefly to a flame.
Now, shall we begin? Oh my. The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us. The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection.
បានន័យថា final ត្រូវការ harmony ក្នុង team ខណៈរកទៅ gameplay.
In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. The Weaver, Gatekeeper,
Traveler,
Ruler,
Servant,
Servant,
Wait, what?
Healer, and Scholar.
Traveler, Eater, Servant, Saber, Archer. Final harmony 3 នាក់ក្នុង team.
Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding.
Scholar នឹងឲ្យចាំ Yeah.
So far
អានឹងអាណាសា
from simple village life. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze.
មួយនេះ Flame River មែននេះខ្មៅ
And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
អត់ទាន់បានជួប Flame River វាយគ្នាទៀតអត់ដូចក្នុង trailer ចឹង
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes
Flame
of
River
many,
in pink.
to answer the world's call.
Bear their wish?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
ឃើញក្នុង trailer Final វាយជាមួយ Flame River នៅ Vortex of Genesis ទៅឥឡូវមកដល់ world ថ្មីណា
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble.
អត់មើលឲ្យសាប់អត់អូខ្ញុំមើលឃើញតែមិញអាប់ហើយឆ្វេងហ្នឹងឯងបកទៅមើលមិនកើត
Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a titan?
I wonder too.
What's this?
Chibi and Aki.
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes Fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Talk to Siren about the future revealed by Oracle card.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your...
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
Even the darkest storm must eventually pass. Not that come to the ideality eye.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae?
Because ideality eye is gonna be destroyed.
Cyrene, may I have that Deliverer card?
Of course, but...
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart, but now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
I know.
What? What's happening?
Earthquake?
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
Story នេះធ្វើដល់ម៉ោងនេះក៏អត់ទាន់ចប់ដែរធ្វើតធ្វើមួយថ្ងៃពីរថ្ងៃ3ថ្ងៃអីមកទៅ
What's going on?
យើងធ្វើច្រើនហើយ2ថ្ងៃចប់
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold, sooner than we had foreseen. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
មិនដែលធ្វើអត់ចប់ទេបង True បើយើងធ្វើចប់
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Remembrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents...
មិនដល់មួយថ្ងៃទេ story នោះអាច6ម៉ោងអីដែរមិនក្រោម6ម៉ោងខ្ញុំទេ
You're right. Chief, what are we truly facing? Is this the power of a Titan?
គាត់សอบគាត់អត់ធ្វើសอบច្រើនណាស់គាត់និយាយចឹង
This is beyond any Titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone.
ចូលបើគាត់អត់ទាន់ធ្វើមិនបានថ្ងៃមុនគាត់ដឹងថាតានហាងនៅវាយជាមួយ Flame River ការខ្ញុំសួរវាយឈ្នះដែរអត់ដល់មួយថ្ងៃគាត់ធ្វើដេកលក់មួយថ្ងៃបាត់ឬគាត់ថាសល់ខ្វះច្រើន
It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction.
Dark Tide or Black Tide or whatever.
The Black Tide.
Black Tide.
That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Remembrance Maze.
God, my TikTok boy, ធ្វើឲ្យគេ
Not even Titans can
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
We fight. Let's fight. Protect those who must be protected. ពីមុនមាន skip យើង skip ចុច space bar ពីមុននោះអង្គុយ spam space bar ប៉ប៉
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Alice Devian user her best team. Alice Devian user her. Maybe អត់ដឹង Alice ត្រូវការ disorder អត់មើលត្រូវការ disorder ច្រើនប្រហែលជាយ៉ាណាគីទៀតទេ cutscene បងឯងអត់បែបថាកាលមុនផងមិនដឹងខ្ញុំមិនស្រួល Jane Vivian user ចូលទៅ Crimson ឡើយលេង Jane មួយ Vivian ណា
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed, our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
Bros need Jane in.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend.
Jane power creep high.
Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within.
I mean, I would have Alice. Ayo. Freaky stream. Sorry for bad language. New setup.
Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step.
Say that again.
Learning to save others as they grow.
ខ្ញុំអរអេណាគីហើយខ្ញុំអីចេះណាត់ខ្វល់ទេ I am saying that again. No way.
When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need
Best
a
electric is
deliverer.
Haru.
Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend.
Burger Best electric. Best electric is Mommy Yanagi. Go is sick and still perform. តោតិចទៀត Haru នឹងថនទៅជា Thanatos ឯង
Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their
នឹងថា
courage.
Best electric Nagi. True. Nagi Best electric.
I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh,
Like it.
Deliverer. Such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden, this boy can never become the hero to bring forth the dawn.
Nagi ចេញយូរហើយ Tier 0.5 ដល់ហើយ Section 6 laser Nagi នៅតែ Tier 0.5 រហូតដល់ជំនឿ As long as Miyabi still in Tier 0 Yanagi ain't going nowhere
Follow their path. Bear witness as this man forever denied the mantle of hero. Watch this memory play out its final act. See with your own eyes how everything began. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined.
Story nhảy tới
Red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame.
Dark screen white text.
In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
Dương khôi summit copper. This will be my cue to press the skip button.
No, it can't be.
Bro, final voice acting is kind of peak right now.
You... Are you... talking to me?
Dạ, press mơ về xong rồi rồi. Bắt press hình như clad tay mình tên. Cho tới video cô mới confirm rồi. Nè, nên summary. Nope.
No. That ribbon. Olivia.
Main story or final story? Main story?
I should have known.
និយាយថានៅក្នុង M4 ហ្នឹងគេ integrate character story ចូលទៅក្នុង main story ហ្មងអញ្ចឹងបានខ្វះវែងតាំងពី M4 មកអត់ដែលមាន character story ខ្វះទេអញ្ចឹងធ្វើ main ខ្វះមួយដូចធ្វើទាំង character story ខ្វះទៀត
Please.
I understand. យ៉ាងណាគឺថាបានផាតបានគេឲ្យវាយមួយ switch box vision ផាតយ៉ាងយូរ2ផាតទៀតយ៉ាងយូរស្រួលណាស់ version ក្រោយបើមិន version ក្រោយ version ក្រោយមួយទៀតបានវាយមកទៅមិនដែលគេຕົកយូរទេ
Stop. Please stop.
អាចដល់ចុង season 2 maybe ប៉ុន្តែចុង season 2 យ៉ាងយូរប្រហែល 2.4 អីដូចកាល version 1 ដែរហ្នឹង
Olivia. I'm so sorry.
spoil quest ECC មក Crimson but quest ចេញយូរវិញ Don't fix what's not broken. Make story Joe clear is a bad idea. តាមការគិតរបស់អ្នកផ្សេងទៀតខ្ញុំគិតថាមិនសូវ bad បានទេអញ្ចឹងវា force player ឲ្យ play story ឲ្យស្គាល់ character អញ្ចឹងអត់ sell character បានច្រើន
And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
Peak boy acting.
When the black tide arrived,
Có skip
the
quạt lần nhiều chứ.
wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first battlefield. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the
Thì voice art bật làm screen. Thì tôi make story cho nghe chắc là ngọt lõ vì chỉ đến bên tàu ván mới đó. Tại bữa hưởng lọ với vì story plan cho nghe. Bây giờ thưa main story ấy, thưa character story tiếp dương một bạn đang ở timeline nào muốn ra khỏi. Đây đạn trắng xuống. Timeline đã sao vào mỗi story quay. Đã tràn về còn skip tiết bàn. Skip tiết can tờ vọng.
And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one.
Thưa đôi ghen
His
xin chào.
silence heavier than the earth he moved.
Why blank screen? I thought the game mean dumb by both screen. What?
His home, his past,
Nè, chơi à hụt mất cái
all buried beneath the soil.
Nhưng không mà mơ cái lại này ở Flame River này sao nè? Yeah, it is. This guy. Let's find on. Questត្រូវធ្វើមុនអ្នកអត់ដឹងធ្វើឲ្យគាត់ខ្វែងមុនបាត់នេះថា story quest ក៏ដូចមានពាក់ព័ន្ធគ្នាអីមួយអាគាត់ខ្វែងហ្នឹងខ្ញុំធ្វើហើយដូចសាច់រឿងដូចផ្សេងតែឯងទៅដូចអត់ពាក់ព័ន្ធនេះទេ Some age game put blank screen when you play this sensor version ខ្ញុំប្រាប់ឲ្យអត់ជឿ
His feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the hand of shadow. He wandered without direction.
It's not even connected.
Like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories.
Or else your monitor will be painted white.
Yet he did not walk without purpose.
Painted with what?
In his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited, to brave peril, and to those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began, lingered.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
យើងទៅមកពី monster តខ្វេះនៅអ្នកឡានវាផង
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter. My existence is of no
consequence.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn, condemning him to the barracks in derision.
Maybe traveler can canonically use teleport vậy thôi.
No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. Yet, this nameless recruit stood at the gates of and there, at last, he found them.
Act 2. Lên mà ngay tầm đó Act 2.
This is
Abyss of Fate.
the abyss of fate.
It's not supposed to be connected.
Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
ASO âm sĩ nợ âm phổ tại thôi và được Pinnacle này.
And now, Act 2 of our immersive drama unfolds.
Anh ấy cái lại để kìa. Mà cái lại dân thẻ lá nó máu này. Yo, hello everybody. Wait, chờ lòng chất bạc. Chẳng mình thay gần trên tham lại mình cho bạn.
They're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
Behold, it is the month of Gate. Light
Only
calendar
I can
4926. The Crown Prince of Krymnos, Mighty Mos, has led his forces to the gates of Akima. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless violence. He challenged the elders of Akima to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in foreign land. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please, continue to bear witness to his memories.
Bên trái em bạn. Thôi con khoe ở thôi khoe của con cha của Arkan. Cho một đồng đi chơi trâu debate đấy nhưng mà sao chứ bạc không. Oh shit, tiết kiệm. Ở đây.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other.
Character story quite just fancy word for hangout event. A little bit better than hangout event, I'll say.
True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
But you're the connect with our concrete timeline. Chẳng bởi giờ art connect tế nên ta Emily man canon tế chẳng Emily doesn't exist. Oh, like I think it's connect to some extent.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit.
She doesn't contribute to the main story.
I'll spare your life.
Character quite strongly neither hay operational score. It's not immersed into the story.
Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocere is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It does.
Spoken like a Chrysocere. Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Me? With him? Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she... Of course, Lycus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finon first.
Amazing. Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
ចឹង skill quest ឲ្យដល់ហើយចង់លេងក៏បានដែរចឹងតើ
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Accept the test of Talenton.
Now this is a tough one.
Like
What
lighting
can I
persona
possibly
5
offer against a ring
Guardian
that
of the
signifies
Galaxy.
so much?
មួយណាសបាយលេងមួយណា Guardian of the Galaxy អាហ្នឹង game ដែរ នេះស្វាមួយវិញ
Well, comrade, what does your gut tell you?
ចុះថាយុគហ្នឹង The Pledge you carry. The Deliverer card.
Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust.
น้องแบบមួយហើយចាំខុតឡាយតែជុំណានហើយអស់ហើយតែកុំឲ្យជន់គ្នា
The Deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. The flames, the screams, my utter failure to protect anyone. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village. Its loss barely a scar on Amphorius' face.
ខំចាំមើលបសណាតិចមានតិចអត់មានអ្នកមើលហើយឡូវណានេះ
But here and now, my heart says something else. This car. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
Lại ពេលរបស់អត់បានមើលទេខ្ញុំព្រាមសិនថាចាំមើលតែចឹងពេលគាត់ឡាយមើលតែខ្ញុំដែរ Persona look like slideshow yet 70 gig no Guardian of the Galaxy ដែរ
It's so nice to see you all again, Lady Trinan, Finan, and... Hello! Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise. Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
ពេលណាអត់ល្វើយពេលបាយ
Cyrene? This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might be here. But I'd never imagined I'd see you this soon.
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing.
That Kremnoan over there.
Still playing house?
You get the idea.
Đây hai file non.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is. If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Ide Silicii, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the memories maze.
There's no rush or that just my initial thought. Vậy lên thì tomorrow chẳng mơ mơ bà khuyên chẳng trông.
The pain speaks for itself. Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but to us, it was the whole world. But that's not enough, Finan. Not nearly enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple.
8 a.m. I just woke up.
Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer?
8 a.m.ដោយ persona X នឹងត្រូវត្រង់ថាលេង global version is like playing catch up with CN server. 8 a.m. I'm at work. ម៉ោងខ្ទង់11 12ទៅចន្លោះម៉ោង2អីទៅព្រោះភាគច្រើនទៅនេះមកស្មានម៉ោងបាយនៅបាយនៅរាបាយបដាបាយ
How about it? Can you help us? Of course. After all, you're what we aspire to.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I must claim victory for their sake.
មិនណាបាយហើយសិនទៅចាំ stream ព្រោះបើសិនជា11ណាចូលជា11បោះក្នុង story បើគេអត់ឲ្យ trial file នៅនឹងបង្វាយមកវិញទៅ spoil បាត់ទៀត spoil trial file នៅនេះ damn
I will stake everything I have.
TGR ពីមុនក៏ចាំតែ global version behind CN version មើល behind CN version អញ្ចឹងបើចាំមើល leak អីមើលតែ CN server ទៅដឹង no need to មើល leak
Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just, they of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices.
Isn't Persona a Japanese game?
In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's...
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are... equally matched.
This is... suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders. But I believe what my heart tells me.
Oh yeah, JP version.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment, for the difference is now clear.
Chi nón bẹ blindfold chẳng đọc bẹ đó trên mắt tới chính ai đi gồ châu sở thơ rù.
The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero. However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales, hope itself.
This is boring out of line. Rồi đập bắn năng bên toàn đã climax để chăng nhâm từ lò về ghé gió quen.
What's that supposed to mean?
Đo cái lại bò đến nhưng mà đo cái lại climax được cả hai scene khoe hả? Quay bỏ lần hai. Tại vì đo cái lại bò đến chọc đầy đủ.
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world.
Đập môi. Six I believe that mà. We debate mà ngay ai toàn cho bạc lại nâng tiền.
It's about a wish, one which we all share. Me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card. Humanity's desperate call for a deliverer.
Hằng thơ khoai năng ở cho bà hỏi. Thôi đã mà tật chiêng tiết thầy thơ khoai collab mà đâu.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
I think I saw the pink hair woman somewhere. In Hyder. Mà Genshin vẫn chào bạt hai quen.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight to my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied, on this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I smell pee. Clerk wear high off, then join Holy Grail world. The kill order mage. Holy Grail world nếu cho mới tự do của phương bánh make same cho. Still sad there's no ring. Yeah, I want ring.
I should have known from the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
Mẹ châu chết phê đang tập thi khai là tập độ Lucifer tiếng.
The Kremnoans far outmatch Arkhim's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
It's really significant to the fate theory. I mean, yeah, she's the main heroine, the female lead for the Unlimited Blade World route.
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Aquaya on screen.
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Theater, oh. Aquaya sim.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning,
Ồ, ở trên sân
what
sẽ là
finer
Nagi
way to
mà.
celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast? Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are as countless as the stars. And at this history shall remember this moment.
The
Prophesied Chrysos
Chrysos
heirs
heir.
now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
You must see now how different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Aquia is the ball. What's wrong with Aquia?
Patience.
Oh.
We're approaching the final act.
Oh, final act.
These are, as I mentioned, his first memories.
I like
They
one
are
like
of
that. Go man
particular
Aquia.
importance for the imminent era.
They're all like
over.
ruin me.
Such as this very moment.
Nhưng like
as the
March 7 better.
prophesized demigods gather with Talentum as witness. This is a moment calculated by the gods. What comes after is no different from that which
Trên
you
TV nha.
already know.
Vincent he declared
Some join, others leave, while flame chasers bear their faint light forward through the long
like us mấy người ai chứ. Admin này like us mấy. ឃើញមុខ like us នៅក្នុងស្អីគេ Celestial Mirror Trailer របស់ HSR ហ្នឹងមុខឡើងអាក្រក់ហ្មង like so creepy បង Crimson គាត់ចូលចិត្ត11ចឹងហើយ
Come. Your seat awaits. After 13 heartbeats, our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
Cho bảo vệ bỏ mà nó có chân này. Cái mốc của app của shop mà mốc á.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing.
Bẹ má chân tới còn 3 chuyện, bẹ độ má chân khơi mốc mày.
So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Scrimnomans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anexa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Arkham.
In ASR nhómចូលចិត្ត male character. I said like this and I think they look like Alpha from Vainglory. Darling Vainglory. And Cypher. Wow, Cypher is the only exception then.
We needn't fear for Aglaia. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Era Nova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
Not cho ASR, Genshin còn chẳng. VVC còn chẳng. Chưa cho tầm male character.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Wait.
So has it always been.
My dimension man. Wait, tới này sẽ kì. Siren cắn ấy kì. Nó tức sẽ điện đây đai. Nơi Flame River cắn. In the half moon. I don't know, maybe just her weapon.
Then why? Why must Emphorius's wishes be so... We made the best choices we could, whenever we
Lại
could.
vẫn hay. Sailor Moon. Or Crimson get the chance to hit Jim, job physics, do it lighter or Lycon nữa. Được Lycon tích tranh phơ mà bình mà.
But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know.
Lycon Mikai. Sehr lovely though.
We haven't had any other choice except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise. So, to the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest.
Just struggle to pull up.
After which, we shall embark on one final grand journey.
Act 3, return. Oh my god, tầm bao Act 3.
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Orynyx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The Black Tide has reached Akama. Emphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time.
Oh, gate now again.
Guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis.
Gate được March 7 đa châu.
Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn. We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then... rise as the first light of a new world.
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase, and the end of all things.
Oh my god. Chết cha phải là 7-4 nào tiết này nằm mong thứ. Miền ban khơi như là girlfriend new chapter nữa. Khơi cái post meme trên Facebook.
The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold.
200k on a 250k on a girl just for her to say no. What a fuck up story.
Beyond this gate lies the
Manga job at
that
night.
our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life.
The author falls in love with his own heroine and proceeds to drag the story onward in a right path.
Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree.
The author needs therapy. Japanese authors are sometimes very weird.
Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Like he has family and all.
Light up the dark. Light up the dark.
Đi tiếp đào cái anh bay hãy. Vậy, em xin đồn lại chân chẳng. Cho cutscene đọc về và dùng down tiệt đấy. Click ấy, good night. Good night. Tao sư ở trường thế.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here.
Còn ở trong này. I mean, he doesn't have to watch. If he doesn't care about the story anyway.
Just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Đã Genshin nó còn mới đó job. Genshin nó mới content không?
The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity.
Curiosity? Nothing but a void.
As an unattainable existence that is dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would,
What?
My journey to the
Aranova
Aranova.
comes.
Oh, deliverer.
Enough talk.
Here you walk.
Go. So what if there's any Aranos left?
No excuse for
Oh,
ignoring
Snowy.
Aranova.
Make the Aran.
What was that? I played the word minor class.
This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future isn't some
Anh ấy mà
peaceful
còn
paradise.
còn lại như start từ bộ của mình
West winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
dialogue យើង start ខ្វះដំបូងមិញ
This will be a romantic story, like... No, you think so too, right?
Yes, Irene.
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene
Đơn mãn có dialogue sử điện thế này.
and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell.
កន្លែង final និយាយថា future man paradise all shall bid farewell to one and that person alone will witness the miracle.
A total of 33,550,335 times.
33 million cycle.
Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs. Flame chase journey and the cycles of Euphorius.
មាន timeline ខ្ញុំនៅវល់វាមានអត់ timeline ផងតែលេងតែ Conquest ពេក Genshin ខ្ញុំមិនសូវខេ
Please take your time.
គាត់ថា Conquest នៅ Genshin វាស្រួលយល់ជាង
As you wish.
term អីអត់ស្អី complicated ដូចអានេះញ៉ៃច្រើននៅ term វា lore ខ្លះត្រូវតទៅអាននៅក្នុង simulated universe មកកណ្ដោGenshin សូវអីហ្មងត world quest វល់ Genshin
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible. Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal feature, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival. And this, too, is the very reason I must show you...
មានតែសុំរូខ្វះទេបាក់យល់ចាប់ពីដល់ស្អីអីមែនទេ
I believe that since you've bathed in that Eon's gaze,
fully ចឹង Eon of Remembrance
you can make Euphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand. And the last one this world shall behold. At the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade. That nameless hero, absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius.
Contain icon quest ហើយអត់មាន story character icon 2 chapter ដូច icon ចាស់ចាស់អត់មាន story ណា icon quest part 2 អត់មាននៅ bullet part 2 ទៀតតែយកឲ្យមានទៅមាន part 2 thêm là khơi những cảnh trên character សំខាន់អត់មាន story quest part 2
And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw, the other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
Tách cả ba bạn.
So, in the end, you succeed, executioner.
With my flesh as kindling, like
Đại
the
Flame
first
Reaver.
dawn of the new world.
Wow, hai bằng ai cái này nhá.
To once again start everything.
Existence is unity. Oh? Every petal...
All will be swept away by the wind.
Thích ngọt ở đây hello này.
This mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
No other choice but forward. For tomorrow!
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
The future will come.
There's more to life. This battle is unavoidable.
Nhằm art healer đã vay win. Okay.
Lend me your strength.
Existence is of no consequence. Core flames consume me.
the new dawn. I'll never yield to fate. Empty shell. This ends now. With your corpse.
ឈ្នះហើយមែន
I'll ignite the dawn.
Wait, just like that?
How is this possible?
Fine on. What broken?
The sons of destruction, now twinned. Feel them set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Broken fine on មកក្បាល fine on ខ្ញុំអត់ធ្វើហូរខ្ញុំមិនដាក់ទេ Halo
Eternal melody.
Score.
I will overcome the thorns.
Every petal in life's garden. All will be swept away by the wind.
Down, farewell. This mortals watch over you and guide you on your path.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
fine on versus fine on
You hold some academic value. Pay attention.
I've heard the call, loud and clear.
My existence is a
For the next tomorrow.
This battle is... The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
There's no other choice but to move forward.
problem speed yeah speed tuning អត់ទាន់ត្រូវ
To such a fate.
speed tuning នៅខុសតិចតួច final នឹង slow ជាង Sunday តិច
Tear open the sky. My fury.
what the
Suffering.
ច្រើនណាស់ clone ចំ100
Quench the flames with blood. Is that all? Is that all? Remember this agony. I will never yield to such a fate. My own son's embers hail the new world's dawn. Is that all?
កូនពីរណា
Quench the flames with blood. Is that all? Is that all? Her agony. Not.
oh what the fuck
This form shall purify.
I am atomic man but okay
Ceasing. Changing. Unceasing. Quench the flames with blood. Is that all? strike! All stars burn to ash.
Grace and elegance. Lend me your strength.
អត់បាន SP វិញទៀត
One person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
អត់ដាក់បើយកទៅវាយមកអត់វាយខហើយ in hand មិនវាយវិញអត់ in hand វាវាយមក
Why not let wrath incinerate fate? Gods.
ចូល POV ណាគេទៀតឯង
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything.
This change everything.
After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long dormant instinct inside.
I like Naru.
Much
Lọt ra hồ sơ môi tầng 4 tại thằng Ngọc.
Earlier, it was only under the same eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
The erudition.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire. Didn't...
That's what it means to be a Chrysocer. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes.
They're not a time.
They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. They were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. And for we are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, as the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life for
destruction.
This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
Deep learning program made for
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Kefali's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it developed. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius's calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire...
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for his
enemy ច្រើនណាស់
At the end of the
វាយមានវាយច្រើនទេ
and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination.
ដឹងខ្ញុំអត់ដឹងវាយអីខ្លះអាបោះឡាយក៏នេះតខាយក្រោយ
Nikos 496
Nico Orange Boy Nico 496
Philia 093
Philia 093ខ្ញុំកែ story ត្រូវទៀតហើយ
Feel regret This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Eon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held... In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
Yeah, that's more.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be, why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called truth. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya.
Hey, that wing. Lực môn nhưng prab anh nắng trai class tại mình. Chạp có. What? Thường ấy kế. Oh. Surprise attack.
We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that Eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean
You...
They want to freeze and forest in time?
Alright, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so...
Cycle.
Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream,
Panaconi.
disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark. I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova.
Oh, finally come the flame river.
Burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end.
ចឹងកន្លែងហ្នឹង final ចាប់ដើមខ្លាចជា flame river ទៅ
Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world bearing.
He's always flame river all time.
Honor the
All
past
cycle.
and forge ahead.
ដើម្បីកុំឲ្យយក core flame ទៅ Nori ទៅ Black Tide. But he doesn't know it.
The pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything, carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long.
Kaslana.
Kaslana.
Name drop. Kevin Kaslana.
As the theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
អូយក final នៅក្នុង carry
I will wait for that day for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this mortal eternal and follows in our footprint to right in
អេមិញ cycle ផ្សេងទេ cycle 0វិញ
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Okay, remember. Oh, flashback, man.
The world is collapsing.
Kaslana.
And the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory. The real Ides Elysiae.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever. And time will stand still for you.
Let it flow.
It's time for me to go.
For me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called paths. If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person.
A true hero.
A true...
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together.
No. I'm afraid.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world. Cyrene and I will embrace my origin.
Destruction.
Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness, sweeping the world.
Wait, Jung, final goes against Eon of Destruction. Your power destruction, the white destruction.
If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. But this world can't afford a soldier who wavers. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits. Kids always get to change their minds. Things are so happy, but when it comes to the fate of adults, there's no room for redos.
Then go, Kaslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Cavalier will never forget this.
So long.
So, time retreated behind until it reached the origin, where nothing ever existed, just as Professor Anaxa once said. In that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space, and causality. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true. That mortals could slay gods. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Saridra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
So what you're saying is,
you
travel back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the Flame Chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Saridra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for
Majesty.
formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep
I
in
must
the
start
depths.
to call her Her Majesty too.
Call me High Sealans, nameless swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one, but I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pynan?
Pynon.
Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, nameless swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Show me your true intentions through action.
Okay.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us.
Pause stories and
Peaceful days are like breezes, scent of wheat fields.
okay, hops up. Bye, see you tomorrow. Yeah. โอเคចឹងបាត់ stream តំណឹងហើយអរគុណសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលបានចូលមកឆាតលេងហើយ bye bye see you tomorrow tomorrow why friend ខ្លួនឯង
Walk to the end.
ចាំស្អែកឡើង bye bye
No matter the cost.